Hello everyone and welcome back to Timu Tips. Today in this video I will be showing how to find people whether you know who you want to work with or not. For this to make sense, you have to have already created or uploaded your opportunity onto your profile. So if you're not sure how to do that, you can just view the previous video that explains how to upload your opportunity. If you've created your opportunity, you will be at this page where you see the information of your opportunity, and you will see here that it says here next on the Find Seekers tab. This is what we're going to be discussing today. There are two options when finding people to work with. Number one is you already know who you want to work with. So you want to search them by name. In this option, just bear in mind that we display all the people whether or not they have been verified. This is just to make your life easier if someone has just signed up in your classroom and you need to actually invite them already. But bear in mind that not everyone on this option has a verified ID, etc. So make sure that you actually know the person if you're going to use this option. So I can, for instance, here look for Imtiaz Soli. This is his testing profile. That's why there's no profile pic, but just a funny little logo. And you can see, okay, boom, there is his name. I can check that he is in the right area. This is the right person. And because I searched for him by name, I actually get a 100% match. This is if you know who you want to work with. You can also look for more people and build up your entire list this way so that you can basically invite all the people that you want in your class at the same time. So for instance, I can now after building this list, I can actually say select all and I can invite all of them at the same time. It will tell me, listen, you're actually going to send something to these people now. So are you sure that you are ready? You can say no if you don't feel like you are certain yet. So I'm just, before we actually invite, I'm just going to show you the other side as well. So that's easy enough. If you know who you want to work with, that's how you do it. Now, the other option that you have, if you clear list, it will bring you back here. So the other option, if you don't know who you want to work with, is that you get a list generated by Timu. Now, on this site, which is our testing site, we won't get a big result, but just to demonstrate how you will also do this on the actual website. For instance, I will say minimum age is 18, maximum age is 30. I'm not concerned about gender in this case. Here I can add skills to see whether or not there are skills in the database that you're looking for, qualifications that a person needs to have, and maybe even the most important requirement here is the distance from the actual opportunity. So here you can see the location is pulled from my opportunity and I want someone who is within 5 kilometers of my opportunity. Now I would ask the software to generate some suggestions for me based on my requirements. Depending on how many things you add in there, it might take longer or not so long. Here you can see, great. All these first guys are 100% matched, which means for the requirements that I added in, they match all of them. So they are in the right age and they are close enough to the opportunity. So you can see, for instance, they are from Observatory, which is in the same suburb. Here, for instance, this profile is in Devil's Peak Estate in Cape Town, which places it outside of that distance requirement, so I can see, okay, this is only a 75% match. What I need to say here is that Timu does not guarantee that people are the right fit for your opportunity. So before making up your mind on whether or not you want to work with someone, just go to that profile and actually have a look. So for instance, this I want to open in a different tab, have a look at this person's profile where I can see, okay, they has been invited to show up 3 times, and all 3 times he actually kept his promise. I can see the feedback that other people have given for him. For instance, there, Alexander has given him a thumbs up and said, kick ass, which I assume is good feedback. The same there, in the last 5 times that someone has worked with him, he's got all thumbs ups, which shows me that he is most probably a very likable or a good attitude person. His qualifications, his languages, and his achievements. So just, this is a testing site, so don't mind the actual content too much for now. But on the real website, you will be able to see all the information that you need about a real person. What you do want to double check here is that he has a verified mobile number, which makes it a lot easier to communicate. That he has a verified ID number, so that you know that we actually have checked that this is a real person, and that he lives in an area close enough to you that makes sense. Cool. If you're happy with all of that, then you can actually go back here, select the people that you want to work with. So I will, for instance, say I want to work with John, with Alexander, and with Imtiaz Soli. And I can say invite them to my agreement. Now the content of my opportunity template is actually being sent to them in the form of an SMS, and they have a link where they can go and check. They also have access to a free USSD line, so they don't pay, they don't need airtime, they don't need a fancy phone, nothing, to be able to actually respond to my invitation. Great, guys, that's basically this step. I've shown you how to find people that you know that have signed up, and I've shown you how to actually create or generate a list of suggestions based on your criteria. And I've shown you how to send them an invitation to the agreement. So if you have other questions, or let's say, for instance, you're not able to find people with the right qualifications, etc., on our platform yet, you can get in contact with us and ask for some assistance. We can actually filter a bit in the background to help you add other people to your opportunities. Or if we don't have the people that you need yet, or if you can't find people in your area yet, just hang tight. We are coming, and we will in the future have people all across the country, and hopefully soon the world. Great, guys. I hope this has been helpful, and see you in the next video.